make these face masks. This is going to be the top. It's a little bit higher. This is going to be the bottom for under your chin. And this is one side. This is an open side to put a filter in. And I will show you how I make the pattern. So, it looks harder than it really is, so bear with me. So I make a box, and these are in centimeters. So it's going to be 8 centimeters by 14 centimeters squared. So this is 8, and this is 8, 14, and 14. And then what I do is I cut it, this line right here, this is going to be 6 centimeters, and this will be 2, and you'll see why later. And this is 6, and this is 8, and then this is 3, and this is 5. And then here I cut this into 3, and this into 3.5. And then I bring it out 3 centimeters, and down 7.5, and out 3 centimeters. And then I make lines along here. And then right here, I go in 3 centimeters, and then I go 0.5 centimeters down. And then I make an arrow right there. And then down here, I draw a line from this point to this point. Oh, and I also draw a line this point to this point. And then I kind of freehand the curve. It's not that big of a deal, but I kind of freehand the curve. So this is going to be your top of the mask, and this is going to be, oops, the bottom of the mask. And so your mask is here, 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 and all the way down here, here, and here. Okay, so that's going to be your mask. Like I said, this is the top. This is going to be the bottom. And as you can see, the top goes up higher than the bottom. It's kind of hard to tell. It's easier to tell when it's on somebody. But the top is a little higher on the nose. And this goes nice and fitted under the chin. And then when you sew it together, you sew these together right here. It'll be sewn together. I do the width of the presser foot. And so this is going to be your sewing line. And then once you're done with that, you're going to want to bring it out 1 centimeter. And I'm just eyeballing it here. And this is going to be your cutting line. So you're going to want to bring your cutting line out. You're going to do that all around your pattern. You're going to do a 1 centimeter cutting line all around the pattern, and that's where you're going to cut. Now, so that's going to be an adult size mask. If you wanted to make this a child mask, all I would do is make one exactly the same, and instead of adding this 1 centimeter, I just leave it like this, and then I just this is going to be my sewing line for that. And actually, this is the sewing line for the adult mask. Sorry. So this is the sewing line for the adult mask, and this is the sewing line for the child mask. And that's pretty much how I do the fitted masks. And then, so if you'll see here, I tucked it in, and I sewed. This one is a little bit different. This is the behind the ear. It's open here for a filter if you want to put a filter in. But I sewed it all the way around. I reinforced it here because of the lack of elastic in stores. I started using this, and all you have to do is tie a knot on one end and then sew it in place, and it'll be fine. It's nice and snug. It's not gonna go anywhere. Whereas, I'll show you another one I've made. This one is one that has elastic on it, and this is also snug, but it's a 1/8 of an inch elastic, and so I just sewed this in. And then this the bottom behind the head is a tie, so that it can be pulled down easily. This can be taken off quicker than this, but this can be pulled down because it has elastic that goes around the head, all the way around the head, and then it has strings to tie around the neck. That way, if you want to pull it off, but you don't want to take it off completely, it can stay on below your, around your neck, below your chin. And now I will show you how I make the square.